God. Cut that shit out. Already. Hi, guys.
Clearly, you can tell we cutting up.
I don't know what's wrong with these girls. Something's wrong with them.
Us.
Ayana. She practicing for tomorrow. Oh, no, tomorrow not today. It's the day after tomorrow.
It may start tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm starting tomorrow. Shit.
Oh,
yeah?
Yeah, because I might be out of service if I wait too long.
What? Your legs might be out of service?
You know.
Your throat?
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Yeah, what? Okay, you want to tell me later?
Yeah, I'll tell you later.
Okay. So, how's your day? How's your night? I only say that because I need you guys to just pray over me and just because I just why you starting?
We do that in these sermons.
It's just odd. Like I don't know the vibe today for me. Maybe I just need to go to sleep and start over. But I've been having a bad day. Marielle, I'll text you. What time I'll text you? Mad late looking for a doobie shop.
Hold on, why you asking Marielle?
And the crazy
Trying to see if one of her cousins was open.
No, I gave her the short answer. I said the place closed at
Low-key.
5:30, but then I'm thinking, I'm like, damn, I'm like my cousin. And I would have said something, but she's in DR right now.
Oh, dang. I would have went right to her house.
Yeah, I'm so serious.
Me too.
Yeah.
I was desperate.
Like, I got you just to know
up
go
and
to my cousin
down.
house, she gonna hook that doobie up.
I was
been in here
ready.
lit,
I had my everything in the car. I had the mayonnaise in my hair. Like my hair. Yeah, I was driving around like that, smelled like a whole poppy sandwich and everything.
I'm about to say
Okay, smelling
look
bad.
at y'all know your face.
I probably would have been gagging.
It's winter, and then my hair is wet. Because what happened was I thought I was going to go to like this last minute doobie shop, and I thought I called them because it's on the same block. The Google Map picture, I was like, oh yeah, that's them. That was not them. I got there, they was closed. My heart, I was like, so where the hell am I going to go at this time of the night? All the other doobie shops not answering. They like keep hanging up on me, picking up and hanging up. And then I was like, so who the fuck did I call that said that they closing at 7 o'clock? So I looked again. I called the number back. She told me exactly where she was on the street. I looked. I actually went inside. I went inside because I had to go to it was in the behind like a CD store, right? Why was a Haitian lady back there?
And with that old school hot comb, put your head right here.
Right.
That iron.
I'm like, She was yeah, we do doobie. I was like,
Gotta go.
No, thank you, ma'am.
Not that type of doobie.
I turned around and hauled ass out of there so damn quick.
And you probably was mad as hell.
Like
that
today,
car, like,
I'm
this
sorry,
is
but
so
today is
cool.
not the day for me to be experimenting with my fucking hands.
not today.
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Not today, lady.
You have those days,
Not
but not
today.
every day is that day. I agree.
So I was about to cry.
Aw.
That was so sad.
Well, you got your hair done though, right?
So y'all, if y'all see this is why y'all need to tune in and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can see exactly what we be looking like. Yeah. So what had happened was I was like, I need something. So I went to the beauty supply store. This lady tried to hop out her car and beat my ass for whatever reason. I don't understand why. That's why I say like today is like not
Just
the day.
not the day.
Just for
You
some.
stole her parking?
It was like parking kind of related, and it was just like I was just like, man, what is wrong with you? Like I was just so calm like this. Like, do you know how stupid you looking right now? You talking about you gonna beat my ass with Coke bottle glasses on and a Muslim garb on? Like, how crazy?
Disrespectful.
Like really disrespectful. So I just let her be. But I ran into the in the beauty supply store, and I got me a 2-piece wig, y'all. Shout out to the 2-piece to High Lows.
Coming soon. We're going to bring up a hair salon, do not disturb.
Do not disturb hair salon.
We're going to have, coupon specials on Bravery Studios page.
So check out our hairstyles. I think that's gonna be our new little venture because
I probably need to invest in that in my ass. Shit.
because you know how you usually need something. Like I was in the verge of tears
It's one
about
of
the
them
crowd.
days.
I called some random ass doobie shop. I seen it upstairs. Like I looked up and it was like an open sign or flashing lights. I was like, this may be a sign from above. So I called and that's what I called. And then she was like, Jello. So I was like, yes, got one. The Haitian lady. So I got one. So I was like, ma'am, I saw, are you still open? Will you please take me? She was like, oh no, mommy, we closed. Come tomorrow.
Damn,
right?
why you answer the phone?
So I hung up, right? I called her back. I was like, nah. I said, how much you charge for doobies though? I said, just tell me that. Just real quick. She was like, $10 and up, mommy. I was like, how about I give you $50 for it? I give you $50 right now. I'm downstairs at your doorstep. Just open the door. She still was like, no, come
Gotta go.
That sounds like a setup. Like,
You think that's what it was? I was like too aggressive?
Yeah.
And no, they be wanting to go
Nah,
home.
they just was ready to go because they be there early in the day.
Yeah,
They be
it's
ready to
been
go home.
times when I seen them take somebody else, you just see everybody like,
Yep,
All the time, every time
so
I walk
mad.
in, right? I'm known for that.
like, and it's always the owner who be like, oh, letting them take it in the washers. and
That's
shit.
because
Like,
she the one who really ain't got to do nothing, right?
People like, you just want to go home.
Yeah, so that
It's a
was
holiday weekend. You got to get ready.
I know you probably.
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
there all
Shit.
day there tomorrow. Mm-hmm.
That's why.
It's going to be busy tomorrow.
was ready
Yeah.
to
Is
go.
that's
I
why
got to
I'm
go
so-
there tomorrow. I'm already
good.
not looking forward
Which
to
one you
it.
going to? Okay,
I'm
I'll
going
tell me later.
Tonight.
Street.
What time I spent? No.
Shout out to them.
Scratch that out.
Right, we are
Seriously,
not
Mars.
plugging them. Because
For somebody to come and try to kill me.
damn, you good? Because I was about to start blasting on.
Oh, no, not that. I'm talking about shit. I'm like, I'm sitting there tomorrow. Talking about, you think you about to go chill with my man?
And I was gonna ask you if he was going there. I ain't been there so long. I don't know. They might not want to take me. You know, you get possessive, like, or
where
jealous.
you
Like,
been?
where
Yeah.
you been? So I don't know. We'll
Ain't
try.
been coming to us.
But I'm be there tomorrow. So you think we're gonna be there like all day? We'll try to get up there early. I gotta
No,
get
you
up
don't
need
there.
to get there
early.
early.
For me,
It's
I'm
a-
going after work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'll probably
so-
still be there though.
You better get there early.
I'll be there closing.
It's gonna be closing. We gotta get our nails done. You guys got to do
So my nails
Valentine.
are done. My nails
No,
are done
no
last week.
Valentine nails. I'll have birthday nails next week.
Oh, okay. So you saving them.
Yeah, forget Valentine.
Holiday.
You know, holiday nails.
So that's why I need you guys today to help me, get into a different vibe. Let's change my whole vibe because my energy is off. I need to shake this off. We need to talk about our topic today, which is what? It never fails us. What is
Never
our
do,
topic?
honestly.
Trusting your intuition.
Women's intuition and trusting it.
Yeah.
Because we got that intuition and we be knowing shit. I don't care what y'all
Yes.
say. We
'Cause you
know
know,
it.
It's the difference
They
between
say-
crazy, paranoid, and your intuition. We know. When you know, you know. You may not know how you know, but you know that you know.
You know,
and you be
some-
right.
They be calling
'Cause
us
she knew.
crazy because of that.
Even though sometimes we
No, but I'm
convince ourselves
saying,
that
that
it's
make-
right and we be wrong, but we
That's
convince
some-
ourselves.
Yeah.
No, but it's a difference
You gotta
between
go
that
with
when you just like feeding yourself negative, you playing one seed and you just keep going. It's the difference between that and actually in your intuition. When
Yeah,
you know
but
some
some-
shit, you know some shit.
Sometimes we create stories in our head. Sometimes,
Nah, I be
most
right.
of the time we're
I can
right.
say I
Our
do
gut
that
feelings be
sometimes.
right,
I know
but
I be right.
sometimes you just go for one thing. And
Nope.
then you be like, well, maybe it's this and that. And you just create a whole
But you know,
story.
but you
I'm
know
very
why?
creative.
Yes,
Right.
very
Me too.
Then you sitting there thinking like, I
love
wonder if
that,
this
Mary.
and that
I'm
and
really
that.
creative.
But most of the times we're right. Even if the whole story ain't right, some of that shit right. We probably just made up some
but
other shit
whose
around
fault
it.
is it
Added
that
some
you
characters in.
Whose fault is it that you got these crazy stories done made up? Is it your fault or is it the other person's
It's trust
fault?
issues.
Yes.
There's trust issues. It start from that.
Is it always trust issues or is it just that you just need to fucking relax?
That too.
Well, you know what I mean?
One or the other.
You're a little crazy.
Or you just really know what the fuck you're talking about.
Or you trying to fucking play me. Period.
What
But
happened?
you know, they say that's a superpower.
Yes.
I
That's
believe
They
really
it.
say
true.
that's a woman's superpower.
Yeah, your intuition.
Because most of the time we're right.
So it says,
Most of the time.
I swear females can feel things long before they actually find out things. They can feel when they're being played and they can feel when their friends are being shitty. They can feel when something isn't right. Is that true that you can feel it first? What happens?
I think so.
The signals.
Sometimes it'll start with, I don't know, you know how, like you said today, your energy was off? Mm-hmm. It'll start with something like that. You might be, depending on how close you are to that person, you might be able to feel that energy coming off of them, whether it's maybe the way they said something, just their demeanor, their body language, whatever it is, sometimes you just feel it. And when you feel it, it'll start from that, and then you might ask them a certain thing, or, you know, they may not respond the way they normally do, but it starts from, I feel like, that energy, that feeling.
So it really does start from your gut when they say you have that gut
It do for
feeling?
me. Definitely does for me.
Has yours ever
Yeah.
been? Oh, damn.
Mine's-
Has it ever
Mine's
been
be spot on. And
Has
sometimes
it ever been wrong though?
Nah. And sometimes I'll convince myself that I'm wrong. And I'll be dead right. Literally. And I'm not making up stories. I'm not plotting and creating, planting seeds and stuff. No. It'll just be with this one feeling and this gut feeling. I felt this energy about you and it's just, hold on. and just keep going.
That's happened to me before, but I feel like I always had that gut feeling and know when something is off or wrong. But I like to make myself feel as though, no, girl, you just tripping, because I'd rather go with that.
Almost like a prove me wrong type of thing. Like,
it just feels more comfortable.
Yeah.
Better just to sit there and be wrong than to actually be right.
Yes.
So I like to convince myself, even when I feel it and have a gut feeling that something isn't right,
You do.
I like to convince myself. Well,
That's what you're trying to convince yourself now, that you be convincing yourself. I don't believe that. I think she's trying to convince herself right now to convince herself that she want to be.
I'm sorry, my clip on earring. Yeah, I bought a clip. That was
Everything
another part.
is
That was
just
another
clip-on.
part of my bad day, y'all. I bought some earrings because I needed hoops and I bought clip-ons by accident. So anyway,
By accident.
you don't believe that? I feel like sometimes I just be too much. Like Mary said, your imagination just be going. I feel like my imagination goes crazy
you
too
did
much.
say that you overthink things or think too deep
Yes,
into things.
I overthink too much,
Yeah.
too much. So I be making up these stories. So I would have to tell myself, if you don't relax, like that man probably sleep.
With another bitch.
And then you'll be like that. And if he sleep, who's sleeping next to him?
Who the fuck put him to sleep? Babe.
So anybody got any?
Anybody ever experienced it? When you just knew, when you got there, everything was there.
I've been a couple times for me. Couple is two, so it's been a few times for me. Like, it really been spot on when it's the gut. If it's just me just overthinking stuff, I know to just leave well enough alone, I'm tripping. But when I got that feeling, I be dead right. So an ex, I'm not gonna say who, but an ex. So it was this girl. Not my friend, just somebody we acquainted with. I could, her thought pocket, and I'm so serious. And one day they were like, everybody was out together. I was minding my business in the house. Of course, you go do your thing, whatever. And he was out, his friends, and she was one of the people that was out or whatever the case is. And it was like a fight night or something, fight party or some shit. I don't know. And I went to call him, and I'm hearing stuff in the background while he's on the phone with me. Now, it's not that kind of like, I hear another girl voice, who is that? That's like, no, I'm hearing full blown, like on some, I hope she hear me because I said this, that, and the third, that type of thing. So I'm like, oh,
like
she
somebody
was being
speaking
funny.
up.
Trying to be funny.
She was trying to be funny, yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, who is that? Please tell me that's not her. Because I've been waiting.
Gosh.
Like, don't say that's her.
Hold on,
Somebody's
pause.
like, who is it?
Pause. You don't be feeling strange asking like, who is
No,
that?
not when she like right here in your neck on this phone and I'm hearing the whole you being funny.
And you
Hell
know he
no,
gonna be like,
hell
this is
no,
such and
I
such.
do not care about. I'm gonna ask when I want to ask.
You gonna ask right then and there.
Yeah, I'm not beating around the bush. I'm not biting time. What's up? Who this? How you doing? Hey, who
He
is
bold,
that?
though.
I'm gonna ask you because I'm not about to sit here and be playing no games with you. I don't got time for
Or
that.
wait till you get home
Because I feel like
tonight.
if I keep playing, then I'm gonna. If I hesitate, I feel like now that's when I will start to overthink things and start to.
So you like to nip it in the bud and ask right then and there.
I'm
Who is
killing that
that?
shit right then and there. That way I can sit here, look at your face, or either hear you and be able to tell this is something I'm about to just let go because it's not that serious. Or if I know, something is off, and something was off, so I pull my ass right on up.
You pulled up.
Yeah, I pulled up.
But then you just asked him who it was.
Yeah.
Did he answer you and tell you
He
who it
answered me,
was?
and Thomas, I knew that's who it was, and I heard what I said. I put my ass up. I was just being courteous enough to ask. That's
So-
all I gave out, the courtesy. To be like, oh, okay, so what she just say? Please repeat that again. That type of thing. And no, don't even pay no mind. Don't worry about it.
Okay. The way it played out in my head, you were there. No, they were in the
They
same
were
place.
there.
You pulled up to the location where they were at. Okay.
Yeah,
Because
they
he
were
said
there.
that she was with this particular female, but this particular female is you thought that he was messing with or something?
Yeah.
That's why you pulled up? Yeah. And you ain't believe shit he said.
Nah. Because it was just too much of the extra shit in the background. Too much of the little sly comments. You trying to be funny.
So it
But you
came
gonna
out
wait
that they
until
mess
you
around?
Definitely did. And definitely what she was trying to that night, and she was mad because I called and he wasn't in her face anymore. He was talking to me like, oh,
But why
like,
does
get over here.
I want to know what this?
Because I'm trying. If you a side chick, go mind your business.
But how do you get to this point though? How do you get to this point where you could call your man that's out and hear a female in the background and want to pull up?
Okay, so you know how you come around
Right.
now, because you know how if you're around. See, okay, so my thing, everybody automatically, you know how they say in school back in the day, they was like, oh, everybody start off with an A. It's harder to keep an A than it is to get one. Everybody start off with an A in my book. I ain't bringing nothing from the past into this, nothing. So he had an A. But there was just little sneaky shit. Like you around certain people, and when you only around this certain specific one, all of a sudden you lying, or your phone just automatically, or it just died. But mind you, I just was having a full blown conversation with you. I know your phone is full. This shit isn't some people. But no, he was lying. He be lying. And then, like, if I'm around and I'll see little side conversations, you know how people try to be a little funny or something,
Yeah,
or
you can
certain
feel the
faces
energy.
they
You
make
can
at
feel
you,
the energy, yeah.
and that's how it is with me. We all out and about, like I said, we all from the same area. So we as many times that I've been out and this girl's been around. And once I come around, now all of a sudden it's like little faces and little, you could tell people got attitudes and they bitter about something. It's just like, if this is just a friend, what are you bitter about when I come around? What's the problem?
This is all about the
you know,
you
why
got to
am
pay
I-
attention to all them signs.
Yeah. So then once I started hearing all little slick shit, it was like,
You got to
cool.
add them together because we become fake FBI agents, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Oh,
No, well, see, my
I
shit
definitely
been
can
right
if I want.
lately.
Well, your what?
Like,
Intuition?
Intuition?
we could be out and I could tell from how a girl speak.
Ooh.
Like, it's like, it's like,
You know
so
when
you
it's
get
something
someone who
deeper.
being funny, and then you get the some who like, hey, hey.
Like, I
But
want to
then
be
you got the ones
seen,
like,
hey.
hey, like my drinks up, like, and as soon as they walk up, I'm like, you fucked her, didn't you?
Damn.
I swear to God, and I swear to God, I be right all the time.
Because you could tell by how they...
The times I didn't next,
It's
I don't know.
the
but
body
the times I
language,
asked,
the vibes, the energy, the
girls.
demeanor.
You can tell by
Like,
how
I
they
noticed
high.
her and him.
I'm about to say, because the guys they tell they
They
themselves
get
a
a
lot
little
too.
uncomfortable, too.
Yes, they do,
Oh,
because
so
they
they
get
both-
hot potatoes.
It's
They don't know
how
what
they
to do.
both
Not hot
be
potatoes.
uncomfortable together.
So you get the girls who being funny,
Yeah.
like, hey, doing the most. And then you get the ones who, like, I don't know how to approach it, like, hey, I see you with somebody. But it's all about him, how I'll be
But
just
my
like
thing
this.
is, if I see somebody out my old thing, am I really going to walk up to them and say hi?
I guess it's because the environment we be in and everybody's socializing, like
So they think you
speaking.
might not notice or
But
something,
yeah,
or
I
trying to
just
play
read
it off.
everything.
You can't say hi from across the...
Right.
So, like,
Because that's what I do.
But I feel like the situation is the same thing. The females you're referring to and the female you were referring to are very comfortable. They don't care about that
Right.
other person. So this is not only about trusting your intuition. This is your common sense. I'm sorry to put it
Yes.
like that. It's just like
Yes.
your gut thing, feeling is one thing. That's just common sense because you're just coming out here and blatantly disrespecting
Yes,
somebody. Like,
disrespect.
no, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
And some people want to let it be known. So I
But
think
it
that's
could be a
just...
group of us, and I could just tell how them
You
two
can tell
interact.
the way they interact. That's
because
what
it
set it off
says
every
if
time.
a woman asks you a question, it's better to tell her the truth
I'm
because
telling you.
chances are she's asking because she
She
already
already
knows the answer.
And I say this all the time in the beginning of everything. If I ask you something, it's safe to assume that 9 out of 10 times I already know the truth. I'm just trying to see what
We
you're
just
going to
trying to see
tell
how
me.
you gonna react.
I'm
That's
just trying to
all.
see what you're going to tell me, and I'm giving you the chance to tell the truth.
And especially
But
if she...
do we really want the truth, though?
Hell yeah.
I know.
Because I be mad when I get lied to.
Truth hurts.
That's what I don't like neither. That's another thing.
That's I don't like that we got to go through that. It's like, do you really want to know?
Yes, I do.
I
You know,
do.
like,
I
it's like
do.
I want
They
to
never
know, but
believe, but I do.
I do.
then
wanna
it's once
know.
you know, it's really stuck in you. Now you're
Right.
thinking like, why this happened? Why this person? Why this that? I wonder this. Now you really, I think it get worse.
I feel like you're going to think that regardless, though,
When-
because it's like, especially if it's unanswered.
if it's an answer you're not sure, you're going to probably doubt if you're tripping.
Nah,
or
because
something
that's
or
when
not.
y'all about to say that's where them little stories and all
Like,
that shit
yeah,
come
But
in.
did
you don't
y'all
really
see
know,
what
but
I
once you
just
know, now
posted?
now you're visualizing it. Once you know, now you just thinking like how everything go about, how they talk, how they this, how, like you want to know how their conversations is, how they, like it's different once you
But
know.
I would rather know so I can stop making up these fucking fake stories in my head. These fake girl
Right, just
scenarios
know that way
and
you know,
stuff.
because if you don't know this unanswered question, so you just in there now you running with whatever you think it is, as opposed to if you know now you know okay it was
didn't
this
know,
this.
and at the time passed by, I might forget. But once I know, it's stuck in me. It's stuck.
Nah, I need to know.
I was
It's
speaking
stuck.
to
Every
a,
little thing gonna bring it back.
I
up
was
in my
speaking to a
head.
male just a few days ago, and he told me he was like, and he's had several different women, and they all knew about each other, and they used to be fighting over each other and everything.
Who, my daddy?
My daddy.
Ah, daddy.
But this guy, he had like so many different women. They used to fight over him and everything. And I used to be like, yo, like, why? Like, why were these women? I was just so confused. And he was just like, it baffled me too. He said, because I never not told never
Never
one of
lied,
them.
yep.
Right. He was like, I never not told never one of them what it was going, what I was doing,
And
and
I
what was
respect
going
that.
on. He said, I
You
told
told the
him,
truth.
and I told him in the beginning, you
Yeah.
can take it or leave it.
That
This
way
is
you
what's
got a
happening,
choice. Yes.
and that's it. So it's better to say it up front and let us decide.
Let us have that choice. Don't
And
take
them the
our
ones that
choices
actually
away
go
from
more
us.
crazy, the ones who know. Because I think they're in competition.
Competition, you think?
Yeah.
You think that's probably why they was fighting
'Cause
each
it's
other?
like
and
the
all
ones
that
Shit,
stuff?
who
even when they
always know
don't,
are
even
the
when they
ones who
silently
act
think they
more.
know and don't really know, I feel like they be in competition with with each other. If you're gonna keep messing with the person, I feel like they be still
I'm
silently
seeing
in
it happening. It
competition.
bothers me. Ugh.
Oh, this brings
so
me to a really
disgusted.
good question. This is completely not
Baby
a reference
mama.
to what we're talking about, but I saw a poll that somebody put the other day, and it said, "Who do you think?" So, if a man is in a relationship and he tells the side chick that he's in a relationship, who do you think he loves more? The one that he tells or the one that he doesn't
tell,
know?
right?
The one that he tells.
I say the one he don't.
Because that's why he's not
'Cause he
telling
care
it. He
about
don't want
her
you to go
feelings.
nowhere.
Yeah.
he
He
don't
care
want her to
about
go
her
nowhere.
feelings enough to cheat.
You heard what Jody
No,
said.
you cheated. You cheated. You cheated.
I love you so much, girl, that I ain't gonna tell you I'm cheating on you.
I feel like that. Because that's why he's not saying nothing.
You
I'm
ain't
not saying
cheating.
he don't
If
want
you
you to
loved
go
him, you
nowhere.
ain't
I'm not saying
cheating.
it's right, but I feel like that's really how they be feeling in their heads.
That's the one that they want to protect.
I
That's
feel like
what
in
they
their
of course
heads,
that's
they
who
think
they
that's the right
protecting.
thing
That's what
to
they are.
do.
But they
Protection.
know everything come to the light.
Let
so
us
then
know what
what?
y'all think.
But it comes to the light.
Dead
When
serious,
it comes
for
to the
real.
light, what happens? You're more hurt that you're hurt that they hurt. But what do? You
Well,
still
sometimes you
keep
can
doing
get
what the fuck-
past
You're still
stuff.
doing
It
it.
depends. I
You're
think it
still doing
depends. It depends on how much
So
was done,
it ain't
how
that
long
much
you
love in
lied
the
or
world
told the
because I
truth.
see a lot of people got caught and they just can't help themselves. People are just cheaters, or maybe
still
they're in
doing
love
it.
with the other person. Now it's hard to leave them alone. Like
You know what it is too. So could you
they want
mention
their cake and eat it too. So but
and a lot of people
I never
do.
gotten that phrase. Like, why wouldn't I want to eat my cake?
I ain't trying to
Like,
look
why
at it right
wouldn't
now.
I, right?
Yeah, like, why would I?
That's the point. It's like, bitch, why wouldn't I? Like, why would I have one woman when I can have two? That's why. That's what it is. Why you can't eat it too, right? That makes sense.
no.
That still don't make sense.
Listen,
I didn't think about
anybody
all
eat no damn cake around here?
Somebody please try to make this cake thing make sense.
Ain't nobody eat no cake. That's it. Ain't nobody gonna eat no damn cake.
Okay, so anybody else?
Do you have a
chill
story about your intuition?
Uh-huh.
Go
I
for
think
it.
I get it.
You get it now?
Yeah.
I'm not doing it.
But because of me, my
today.
breakdown, did my breakdown help you or no?
Maybe. I'm like, I guess, like, you know, when you think about having the having.
You have a cake already.
You can, no, but if you eat it, you won't have it.
I don't know.
I feel like
Wait.
I think I know where she trying to go with it.
Maybe it's
It's
because
that-
a cake is supposed to be like a personal. I mean, I think something you're supposed to share, like birthdays, you're supposed to share it,
something
right?
you're supposed to keep.
Wait, no.
A keepsake. A
No.
keepsake, if that makes sense.
I don't know, Mark. Can you help us?
So it's over his head too. He like, God, I never understood that
y'all
shit
need
either.
to
You
tune in
didn't?
to let us know what's the
Or how
meaning
about
of
we
this.
just scratch that cake shit and just come up with our own shit?
Yeah.
We need to think of something. We need
that's-
to think of something because that's a God thing, right? He wants his cake and eat it. So no, we need to figure because I don't get that shit. I
That's
just
probably why
be
they
saying it.
They be doing what the fuck they do because they don't even understand that.
They're like this bitch saying that shit. I don't know what it means. Yeah. This shit probably means something.
Right, the total opposite. But
Total
no,
opposite.
I definitely have my situations, and I'm a little harsh with it. I will block you.
That's your favorite.
Yeah. Do I need to grow up?
You gotta
Based
stop.
on intuition? Mm-hmm. Okay, so like,
Yeah.
Because my thing is, especially like let's say you're in the beginning in a talking stage, and I feel like you don't owe me shit.
You
Why are
lying.
you lying to
This
me?
is when we get to know each other. Tell me what it is.
That's such a turn on.
You know what I mean? Like, why are you lying? You don't be trying to make it seem like you this perfect ass creature.
Like, it's okay. If you out here fucking all these females, say that.
And you can feel it.
I ain't saying this, okay? I'm just saying. Say
And
that.
I'm saying
So
you
at least I
ain't,
know.
you ain't gotta tell
Don't
me
be lying.
details, but say I am busy or something.
I'm talking to
don't
people,
go
I'm entertained, and I'm
don't
on
be
a date.
lying. Because when I catch you out there,
Now
like-
I know you're a liar.
like that time. Oh yeah, I did. Did I do that time I pulled up?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Oh, yeah.
It was on point though.
Let me tell
It really is. Listen.
I'm still so fucking like, oh my god, like I still want to.
Because you never know what you're going to do until you in that situation. So
I'm on the way to the man's house, right? He tells me to come because he ain't gonna turn me down. Anytime I say yeah, he's like, yeah, I could be. Like even if he's not home, I'm like, you on? I'm not right now, but I could be. It's always that, right? So I'm like, I bet. So I'll come. I was on the way to his house. I said, I'm 10 minutes out. Usual. You know how you get used to this is what y'all do? 10 minutes out, I'm 10 minutes out. But this 10 minutes out time, he ain't text me back okay. Then I look, he ain't read it because he's like a kind of low-key jerk because he got his read receipts. So tell me how y'all feel about read receipts. I feel like jerks have they read receipts, so especially when they like to ignore you. Like, I'm going to let you know I read this shit. I'm just not replying. So it's like he a low-key jerk. So I see that he didn't even read it or text me back okay. I'm like, that's odd. Number one, something that's simple, guys. So listen, it could be the simplest things that be like,
we know when you
right.
out of
That's when you feel it.
You know?
So I get off the highway and I get to the house. This time I'm calling like, I got to circle the block a couple times because ain't no park. He never answered the calls. I text, I got to circle the block. Never read that text neither. I'm like,
this ain't normal.
I sat outside the house.
This ain't normal.
I sat right outside the door, double park with the hazards on.
I was about to say, okay, so you found a park. You made a park.
I ain't found no park yet.
You made one.
I made one. Yep. Then I saw this one girl coming out. My heart jumped, skipped the beat because I'm like, I knew I was right. But no, she had came out somewhere else. I was like, okay, so she got in her car and she bounced perfect because now I'm parked right in front of the door. Minutes went by, he still ain't, and I'm like, my heart started beating, y'all.
Because I know you
the
in the house.
adrenaline. That's the thing. Don't play with us. Yes, because the adrenaline.
Once
You know
that
why I
get
know
going,
this
you
already
already
Crazy
know.
part is he could have been in the shower.
Could have been,
You know what I'm saying?
And wasn't able to
He
text
could have
back
been
right
in the
then and
shower.
He
there.
could have been like washing his balls or something.
Yeah, he could have been. Could have been.
He wasn't though.
No.
So, and I'm parking, I'm waiting. Y'all, why? I saw some chick bouncing down the fucking steps of his, and I see his dumb ass behind her. I was like, if y'all can see, I turned my head. I was like, I know, like, am I seeing something?
Like, this
I really
is
had
not.
to clear my eyes out. Like, I know, like, I'm not going making this shit.
Yeah.
So then, at that moment, that's when you be thinking, like, do I act crazy?
Yeah,
Or do I act
Or
calm?
do I just leave it be?
Because them few seconds, like, is the determining
Yes.
factor on how everything is going to turn out. Do I be calm and let his ass sweat? Or do I go crazy, right?
Right.
Lose my shit out here.
So, but I had to think fast. And then I see him give her a little side hug and shit. He saw me. He saw my car because my fucking lights and shit was on.
You didn't blink. Click, click.
And I didn't see his car. Then I saw him go over to his car and go to get in his car and start his car up because he probably
he probably told her he had to go.
He probably made an
He's
excuse
like,
like,
she
I gotta go
gotta
pick my kid up or some shit, some crazy ass excuse. Try to act like he gotta get in the car and
She
go.
gonna linger too long as is.
That's when I pulled the fuck off. She didn't even pull out her spot yet. And she was right there. He was right there. I said, so, you ain't see me calling you?
You pulled up next to him. Oh, okay.
So
okay.
he can't pull out. But she was right there too, across on the other side of the street. So one way,
Oh.
parallel to each other. We all was parallel
And she
to
double
each
blocked.
other.
She double parked. Ain't
I was
nobody
like,
going
so
nowhere.
you ain't see me calling you? He comes to some, and you ain't see me park right there? Oh, that was you right there.
Don't play with me.
I said, have a nice fucking life. After I done
that's
cursed
the
him
favorite
out.
words you say,
that's
have a nice
because
life.
when you say have a nice life, that don't mean like you never gonna see me again. That mean like I'm gonna block you for like 2 weeks.
No, because that's
the
disgusting.
code
Though.
for
Just
that?
think about it. Like, if you wouldn't call her a few minutes, if you would have been a few minutes later,
Would've never
It's like
known.
you would have went in and
Would have never known.
y'all could have had sex and you really just got finished fucking somebody else.
And you know
how
that's
dirty
not-
these niggas is?
dirty.
You see how dirty these niggas is?
Dirty.
It's dirty.
The other day he'd be like,
Especially
I
if you
just
would've
want to eat it. I
slobbed
don't even
on a
want to have
knob.
sex with you.
Right.
What if
You know
would've-
that's how he tried to play. He was like, how do you know? Like, how do you know? I'm like, man, because you tried to fuck me in the first fucking day. That's how I know.
your hot ass. I know you was fucking up. Don't play with me.
Because all you gotta do is just try somebody, and if she give you the green light,
in the house,
you
that's
in
already-
it. You in the house. We
You
try
know
to
what?
read books.
You know what Grandma
Right.
said. If a female throw that at a man, they
They're playing
taking
the
it.
game.
They're
playing the game.
still playing the Xbox? Like, really?
So you don't think a guy can have like a female friend like friend, air quotes, sleep over, nothing happens?
Damn, sleep
But
over?
I have.
Yeah, like-
I've done that before a long time ago.
No, I have done it recent with my girlfriends.
But this is the difference. I've done it before and kind of find out that my guy friend wouldn't mind a relationship with me.
Well, my
see?
girlfriends used to try me years ago, but now we just like regular. They still like
That
me
didn't
before.
change the dynamics?
No, throughout time, it just died
you
down.
just
Like,
ain't
get
give a
over
shit.
it.
It's like, I get over it, nigga.
Yeah, and we just like, we're like sisters, brother.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, back then, used to, but
So
I'm pretty sure.
So if you're
But
good,
I'm tired of
you're a
slept in
man,
the bed.
you're a
I'm tired
bae.
we don't
what's
went out
to tell
drunk.
you this?
he was looking at you.
That he had a friend.
Yeah, like
Oh,
so
hell
if
no.
you're
Oh,
good,
yeah, of
your
course
bae
not.
will tell
I
you.
done made him cut off one of his so-called best friends.
It's just
Hell
like you call him like, oh, what are you doing? I'm like, oh shit, like, and they didn't answer. Oh no, and then you come to find out that a friend has slept over her, but babe, nothing happened. You know, she just happened to.
Nah,
sleep
for
over.
one,
You
why
buy it?
you could? I feel like you should have been considerate enough
No,
to
when
at
I
least
did
shoot
it,
me
I
a
was
text or
single.
call me like, yo, such and such about to come. Probably stay the night over here or something like that.
So
you know?
I mean, if you're in a relationship or dating someone, or
Oh no,
talking to
yeah, it's a
someone,
problem. It's a problem if I'm over there late. Period. It's like, why you at a man's house?
I
that
feel like
late?
this. You shouldn't be doing
I'm like,
shit that you
know,
don't
we
want your
chilling.
significant
I get
other
it,
doing.
But
That's
I
it.
was stuck in my old ways before I was dating you. These are my boys. This is what we do. We hang out.
And that's what you
at
used
the house.
to.
So I was like used to
Yeah.
it, but he had to be like, no.
I don't like that
But
shit.
that's
Stop
what I
that.
was
Stop
going to
that.
say. It's not necessarily the person that you're dating. They may be, like, I'm telling you the truth. Like, I swear to God, like, she was here, and she was so fucked up. She passed out. Nothing happened. But it's that other person that don't be giving a shit. And that's where they are wrong with, because they don't have no boundaries. They should have been from like, look, you're going to have to go. You sloppy. I'm about to
Right.
call you an Uber.
Right.
And I'm about to call my girl. I'm about to let
Just
her
to let her know
that
she,
you
just to
here,
let her know the
and this is
situation she's in.
happening.
And I'm
And
trying
I
to get
think
you
that's
Uber,
why one of
whatever,
the
whatever.
girls
The
don't like me.
consideration and respect.
Cause he'd sit there, he'd tell that story like, Ayana took care of me when I was drunk on my birthday. She took care of me like, because
How she took care of
I really
you?
did take care of
Right.
me. No, how does
Right?
Yeah, but it was like filthy. Like had to like take
What
his
was
clothes off
filthy?
him and
Oh.
everything, like tore up. And he'd be telling people that, and that's probably making them bitches look like,
Yeah,
what?
like, wait a minute,
Right.
what?
Like, what?
Like,
What type of shit y'all
You know?
got going on here?
But you know, you have to be there to know. I get it. Whatever. I get it.
You ain't never had no.
But I went through with a guy I was dating.
Yana, please
Social
don't be
media.
saying you beat somebody's ass and drug them up and down Central Avenue.
No,
If she
I kicked
did, I
yo,
mean-
that's my first time kicking somebody's door, and yo, the fucking hinges came off.
She
Oh, you
proud
was
of that.
mad.
You like,
You was
Oh my
mad.
God! I just learned how to say
Yes.
hinges in Spanish. Last week.
Como se dice hinges in español?
Brisaga.
Presaga.
See, I would never know.
Me neither.
I would have thought you were saying.
I was so mind blown. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Presaga.
See, that's why I be confused. I can't learn.
Those must have been some old ass hinges that you kicked down.
For real. Section 8 apartment. I just
That
felt
might be
it.
strong. What you talking about?
She be doing his hair and shit, and I'm just like, I don't fucking know. And
Well, you can't touch it.
Yeah, like,
shit
And
in
I
it.
go over
I
there.
soothing.
Yeah,
I don't
I don't like the hair thing neither. I feel like that's too intimate.
It's like God sent it to me. I swear I went and the door was unlocked. Cause it
To
was like
get
a chill house
inside.
too. This was years ago. This was actually before my daughter. This how young I was before my daughter. I go inside, they like laying up, like chilling.
She was like doing
She
his
was like
hair.
laid up, like laid
He
up.
was
Was
laying
it?
on her
Wait,
pussy.
what?
Was they like
But was
they-
this the people that you said was like laid up in the twin size bed?
No, not them.
the last time, right? I was.
Damn, I mean, fucking bitch.
Why would you be laying down doing my hair?
yeah,
Yeah,
well,
so
him,
something ain't right with
With
that.
him, I knew. I was like, that's a girl car.
Y'all
He
gotta
used
be
to
more better than
driving
that. Y'all a little
his-
sloppy.
That dude used to be driving his girlfriend car while she at work. And I used to be like, that's a girl car. It was a saliva. I'm like, this is a girl car. I just felt it. Like, I feel like it's a girl car.
You
And
talking about, you got
and I
some
remember
nerve.
asking the girl.
Don't even.
She got some fucking nerves.
Driving a
Girl's
girl's car.
That's the same thing she be telling me. I'll be having nerves and I'll be getting mad because people be popping out babies and shit out of nowhere.
While
I'm
you-
he done had a whole fucking baby. I didn't even know he had no baby. She like, bitch, you got some nerve. But anyway, yes, you got some nerve.
Right, I know. Don't talk about
But
that
how
stuff.
many people you
Twice.
is laid up in the bed?
Twice.
Be careful,
Twice.
guys.
Hold on, but how was
It
they
went
laid
to-
up though? How was they laid up?
They was like on the chair, like just
chilling.
Laid up, like on each other.
Damn.
I kicked the chest. Boom.
Kicked
Grabbed
who?
me.
Chest?
Check her. Oh,
Him.
damn.
Like he was supposed to
Hey.
pick me up, took me out the door, and closed it. I don't know how that jump was like. The whole door just fell.
You had to get back because you had to get to her.
Yeah, I want to go
What?
back in the house. He dragged, like he picked me up and pulled me out the house.
You knew
on
this
the
girl?
porch. No, not really. I
So
know-
why you wanted to attack her?
She be all like, "Hey, Ayana, now."
I know you was.
It always be like
Hey, how
that.
you doing? Hi. But so
No, I attacked him. I kicked him in the chest. I would have, if I would have got there. She was close. I would have got her too. You know.
You
I'm just-
watched too much Street
But-
Fighter when you were young.
No, it was just like a reaction, like just
Like,
I don't
wait,
know.
what?
Because I
So
think
when you kicked the door, what happened?
Maybe he was getting up. No, the other door was like, I can't kick the other one.
Oh,
the
damn.
power was in the first one. I lost the power by the second door because I was like,
Or like
You had
yelling
to
and probably
reboot.
just.
Are you
But
good?
that was crazy.
Was
That was
this
before
one-
my daughter. I don't do shit like that no more.
She changed.
She changed for
That's it.
So what? But what about the intuition where you know, oh, that's just my friend. That's just my female friend. You like,
No.
But y'all break up and they with that friend.
Yes, that's what I'm about to say.
And then it'd be like,
No, I went through it through freaking Facebook. I'm like, this girl just keep hearting everything. Like, the dude barely posts. He'll share something old. He don't post. He shares shit from memories. And it be old, ugly ass pictures and shit. And pictures of dead people and, you know, stuff like that. Like, it's homies that's dead. And I'm like, she's hearting everything. So, you know, because we dating, so I'll be looking those who hearting shit. You know, we go through that who hearting. So, and I think maybe she stuck out to me more because I kind of knew of her and I knew she was a whore too. So I'm like, she stuck out a little bit to me. You know, I'm like, she a whore. She got a fat ass. Maybe, you know, like, maybe he, you know, whatever.
just
So
maybe.
now I kind of bring it up. And then he let me know how you know her. Because, you know, you ask, like mutual friends, how you know her, whatever. I just felt it.
Shimmy
And he
is
was
the
like,
devil, guys.
tried to play it off like they just smoked together, something like that. Yeah, she cool, we smoke, whatever. Brung it up a few other times. Now it's like, oh, I fucked her once before. But then it's just like, you just know.
The truth
Then
start
out the
coming out
blue-
little by little.
and
by
I know
little.
he's like this. Then out the blue, she requested me for a friend. So I feel like he done said to her something
Yeah.
about me
Yeah.
because, Mitch, I knew you for years. We not cool. We don't speak or nothing. So me and your friend, like, communicate. You've been seeing my page, so you ain't just found my page to try to follow me. So I feel like he done said something to her to make her want to follow me. So anyway, after it all goes down, we out one time. Remember I told you we was out? And a bitch come up to us,
No, she didn't.
come up to the bar.
Y'all bold as hell.
Bitch come to the
didn't.
bar and ask for a drink. Ask her for a drink. So who's gonna do that? If I see my dude
Ain't-
at the bar with a girl, that's because you my dude. I'm walking over like,
There you
what we
go.
drinking?
Because I'm like, hold on.
So she felt
what
like
you
she could
doing?
do that because she's
Yeah.
fucking you.
Yeah.
But then at the time, you know, we stopped dealing with each other. Time going next, you know, people like, oh yeah, I see them here, I see them here, I see them here. She bumps them here, she bumps them here. They fully out here.
All from some hearts. So
Hearts.
watch out, y'all. Check your hearts.
Them heart and shit.
If you in a relationship and somebody hearting your shit, tell that bitch to stop. You see how simple it is,
Yep.
how silly it sounds? But guess what? That heart reveals a whole lot because it's telling all your secrets.
That's what the heart eyes niggas. Stop getting under my shit with heart eyes. No,
Stop trying to
nobody
make it seem like we deal with each
like
other.
we deal with each other. No, do not put heart eyes under my
Fucking know
shit. Fucking weirdos.
I think, you know, social media, Facebook, Instagram, expanded our intuition. It's like
Oh,
it gave
yeah,
us like
that-
an additional
yes.
superpower. people.
Right.
Yeah.
Yo,
An
right to
extra
social
eye.
to find
Forget third
everything.
eye.
We
That's
have
the
8
fourth
eyes
eye.
now.
Dude I used to mess with, and then I was like hearing that his girl was pregnant. He was like, I don't know what made me think. I don't know what it was. And then I see something on social media, something about eating something. I was like, this bitch is pregnant. I just felt it was something about posting something about eating something.
You see how you
I was
just
like,
feel
she
it?
must
Like,
be
and it's something simple
And the
because we
bitch, I
all
probably
could
knew
be.
before her.
Right.
I probably knew before her. That's how I felt. I'm like, I just felt it like. It's
Like, something ain't right. She is pregnant.
no,
And 9 months later.
Right?
He
So I
come-
found out probably a few months later.
Here come
I
my
just,
baby.
just from something, it was something about posting something about eating. And it wasn't like, oh, I want pickles and ice cream. It was just like, it was something that, but I remember it was about her eating something. And I'm like, this bitch probably pregnant. I just felt it. I don't know, you just feel it.
That's like they say when it comes to your intuition, you know, you have to center yourself. You have to see exactly, you know, you got to find peace before you come up with an assumption and to see, once you find peace, see what's fueling this intuition. Because sometimes, you know, it's your anxiety. It could be, you know, you have other issues and now, you know, this is going to be
Like
the
something's
output.
off. It may
Yeah.
not be exactly what you think, but something is off.
So you
You
have
gotta
to
find
see
out
exactly
what it is.
What's fueling that, you know, that quote unquote, this gut feeling that you
Right.
have. Is it real or am I, you know, do I have an exact?
I love that. Is
So
it
I'm a-
real
Yeah.
or is I'm just making it up? But most of the time,
Don't forget to send us the messages about that cake and eat it too stuff, fellas.
I thought perhaps she was crazy, but she was only highly intuitive.
And then this one say, never apologize for trusting your intuition.
Never apologize.
Your brain can play tricks, your heart can be blind, but your gut is always right.
That's right. If you want to hear more, please subscribe to our YouTube, okay?
Right.
Tune in and what?
Zone
out.
We got to
Exactly. She like.